Hello everyone, welcome back to Wernolau Farm. Okay, so this is actually a re-recording. I didn't game save deliberately because Noah's done it again. Yes, he has. I took on two seeding contracts. I took on a couple of contracts and they were fine, but I took on two seeding contracts in the video I was making for us, and they wouldn't complete. The worker was on one, Noah was on one, and so I thought, no, I'm not having this again. I'm just going to re-record the video, and that's what we're doing today. I did do this Friday, and I had a hectic weekend, so I couldn't re-record as much as I wanted to then. But here we are. So the first thing we're going to get done today is we're going to go and buy a slurry transport container or a tanker, because we've got a little bit of slurry. It's not a lot. Yeah, so around 8,000, just over there, or nearly 9. So we can get that to the gas plant. That can be our first deposit there, and that's going to instantly start generating us some money. We can get that all switched on, which would be great. So let's go there. I'm going to go into Massey. Feeling in a bit of a Massey mood. Now I have off camera, just to cheer myself up after the seeding incident, I went down to the sheep field. If you remember, if you've watched the other episodes, we have sheep in an actual field, not just a pasture. So we can cut that grass for them. But as I said before, it's not really camera worthy because it'll take me ages, and it did, going around them with the mower, the rower, the baler. It did take a very long time. I just don't see it would take like a whole episode just to do that. Yeah, so I've done that, and also I've done our field here whilst I was at it. That's waiting to be bale wrapped for silage. Needs to be picked up. So the other thing I would like to purchase today, if we can get the funds together, is an auto-load trailer, but a proper mechanical one. It's one I haven't used before. I've found in Mod Hub. I'm sure other people have, but I've not used this particular one. So yeah, I'd like to get that today. I think it's £102,000, maybe just a little bit over, a little bit less, not sure. So once we purchase this slurry tanker, I'm going to be short by sort of 20 grand. And of course, we want a little bit in the kitty to pay for bits and pieces. So we'll do we'll gingerly do some contracts. I'm not too sure about putting workers on contracts anymore because we're having to pay. If the contract fails, we're having to pay the supplier of the contract back some money, from what I can tell. And then of course we've got to pay the worker for a job that isn't complete as well. It's just double whammy, not good. So I'm not saying I won't, but I think at least if we just do them, then we've only lost out a little bit here and there or whatever. So let's find. Oh, where am I going here? A tanker. It's not going to be anything big. Have I gone straight past them? There we are. Aha, right. I did want to go for this one, but we haven't got much slurry at the moment anyway. And we're often heading down towards the shop, and it's only just opposite the shop. So I think we're going to go for this one. Yeah, let's have that. Excellent. And then we want to get this guy. Use this one. We have that thing. I've used this one many times. I'm sure you all have. So this one is the one I want to go for. Of course, it's the most expensive, but it's just a little bit different, and you can change some colours of things. I think that'll really help out. We're going to be getting more and more bales, straw. Then we're going to have 2 grass fields at least to cut. And I don't mind picking things up with the telehandler, but In fact, I quite enjoy it, but it's hard to put it into a time lapse, or you have to cut so much out of it. So it might be better to have the bale trailer, I think. Right, let's get this back. I'm being a bit naughty, I've got my beacons on, let's keep them on. And of course, in a few episodes previous, we was trying to get the money together for Field 52, I believe it was, which had canola in it. We wanted it to bump up our canola field. Unfortunately, Noah had, I think that was the one where the contract didn't complete, and then we went to buy the field, and went and had a look, and then he'd harvested it before we could before we could get the crop out of it. So yeah, I really want to get that field now. I'm sort of motivated to get that field particularly, and it's nice and close to our farm. At the moment, I had a look. I believe has it barley? No, it's got corn in it. So we'd have to rent a corn header if we take it before he. Yeah, there's all our bales. Before he harvests it. I think we're looking at around September, October, and we'll be more precise about when it's going to be that should be harvested. So as long as we get in there before then, we'll be alright. So if we get these few bits today, obviously we've got this tanker, we need this, and then we get the bale trailer, and then really start focusing getting the money together for the Field 52. Here we are. Well, it's not a lot, but let's see how much this fills up the biogas plant. I'll see you down there. Here we are. The first of many deposits to our biogas plant here. Interested to see how much this fills this up. I can't imagine it's going to be a lot. That's not too bad. I think that's only a month or two with 5 cows. So that's really not bad going at all. Let's get this all switched on. That's not bad. 37%. Let's get it activated and set to setting, please. Wonderful. Okay, let's get this back. Nice turning circle in here. Yeah, so aside from picking up our grass, well, the grass bales in the sheep field, I'm just going to leave in there. The grass can just grow around the bales and we can take them into their food trigger as of when we need to. I don't see the point in stacking them up in the field personally. And that field down there, if you remember, but if you don't, there's 2 sections to it. It's divided by a hedgerow. So I've cut one half and I've left the other half for them to graze on. I'm sure they won't because it's not meadow, but nonetheless, it's there. They need it. It generated, same as here, quite a few bales anyway. This field's done so much better since we've started caring for the field. The sheep grass field. I'm not going to bother buying field data for it if we can. I think we can, but I'm not going to, because I have no intention of cutting it again. It was very tricky around the sheep. There's plenty of other little grass fields and big grass fields down there. It'd be nice to get a mower down there and have a field just for them. Keep it all a bit in-house. I suppose we can just put this straight back on the slurry, can't we? Just leave it there. Another thing we want to get is a small trailer or whatever size. Keep an eye out on the sales for taking our manure. I'd rather not keep using the same trailer as we've got for we're using for our grain. Seems a bit disgusting to me, like cross contamination. We could clean it out with the jet wash, but it needs sanitising properly. We're like, no, it's rank. So we're not going to do that. Best thing we can do now is find some contracts. I think we've pretty much covered everything. We could, of course, go wrapping on our grass field, but we can't pick them up until we've got. Well, we can't really pick them up until we've got the bale trailer anyway. Trailer. So let's find a contract or two. So fertilizing. We can do fertilizing. We've done it last time. We've got bale wrapping still to do. Hoeing. Okay, we're going to borrow the equipment and do that. And oh, I said I wouldn't do it, but we really need to get this money. No, we're not doing sowing again. Once bitten, twice shy. Absolutely not. Tedder grass. We have a tedder. Let's do that one. What field is that in? Field 81. Okay, we'll accept that. We've got the Massey here. Let's go and find our tedder. So we'll set the worker up. I just said we wouldn't do this, but we really need to try and put a bit of trust in Noah. He's always having some sort of issues. I don't know what his problem is. Maybe he's testing us. Way off there. Let's have a look here on the proper map. Okay, I'm going to whip this down there for the worker, and then I'll meet you back at the shop, at the store, and we'll go and pick up our equipment to do our hoeing. See you there. I'm loving these versatiles. Size of this. Right, I suppose we better get that rear weight on first. Looking at how heavy that's going to be. Or front weight. Let's get some beacons here. Would not want to get on the wrong side of that, would you? Yep, I'm seeing one of these in our future. Bring up that map. Haven't got time to get lost. I want that trailer today. And with any luck, I might be able to go and pick up some bales. Yeah, I did say, oh, we're not here. I did say I wouldn't bother picking up the bales in the sheep field. But I do want to have a go on that trailer, that autoload trailer today, if we can get it. And we can't pick these bales up until we wrap them, so I'm just going to have a bit of fun and go down and stack them up, I think. Right, tight. Does anyone remember when I tried to mow their lawn? Yes, I got the wrong field. So almost working opposite the worker. Their contract seems to be coming in alright. So fingers crossed. It's always a worry now, but they're not going to complete. Get all lowered down here. This is quite big, it shouldn't take that long. The field's quite big as well, to be fair. Anyway, let's get some lines on, I think. Because they're quite tricky to see. I can see it. You can see them just about. I do need glasses. Let's get rid of that map. Yeah, I think we'll go around the headland and just upsy downsy. I think that's what he wants us to do. Looks like there's a spraying job in the field next door. Oh, come off my lines. Right, that's us complete. And the worker isn't far behind us. Do love this tractor. 255. Remember that. Okay, let's collect that. See what that gives us. Oh, we're so close now. We have to get this. Let's regroup back at the farm. So we do have these straw bales. I think we're going to empty out this mixer, a TMR mixer here. Let's get in the right way. Probably won't let us do in here because it'll be chaff. Or can we? Because it'd be ideal if it's in here. No, it won't allow it. When it's somewhere nearby, we'll just see if they'll take any more. Yeah, a tiny bit, but okay. So we could put this on the floor, and then we can come and pick it up with the bucket on the telehandler, couldn't we? Well, I wanted the other side. That's my own fault there. Never mind. I'll leave that there. Let's get out of that view. It was way too close to my face. We've got a partial bale there. And then we still have... Oh, I like these ones we can still walk in. It's good. Oh, we have another one there. Just give it all to them. That should really get them going. Telehandler is here. Well, I've made this tight, haven't I? Go for 2. Contract is nearly finished. Oh, let's try 3. A little bit wibbly wobbly. Let's go gently. Should have moved that back, shouldn't I? Let's do that, otherwise I'm just going to end up dropping it. Get that spinning. Maybe 3 was a bit stupid. Yeah, got it. See if we can give him a nice bit of straw now. Oopsie daisy. Makes a load of manure for next month. Well, I had the trigger there. Yes, look at that. Yep, they're much happier. I can tell already. Excellent. Huh. Slight problem. Well, we can worry about that next time. Got a little bit of too much straw left in here. Right, our worker has completed their task. So how close are we now to getting that trailer? The trailer is 102,000. A couple more will do it. I'm on a mission to get this. Don't really want to do barrel wrapping. We've got that to do. Fertilising. There's another hoeing contract. That. Oh, we haven't. There's no equipment for it. Oh, come on, no, don't be like this. Oh, see, I've done weeding before and it didn't work. Seeding didn't work. Okay, we're just going to go bale wrapping. We've got all our own equipment anyway. So let's accept that. And then if anything else comes in, we can put on the worker. Of course, we could put a bit of fertilising on the worker. Let's go and do that for now. The worker can just stay here for now. And we'll grab the barrel wrap. I'll grab the barrel wrap and I'll see you over at the airfield. And we have arrived. Well, there is a few. I think we're still going to fall just short with this. Have to keep our eye out for one more contract. Preferably I can get a worker to do it while we're doing this. Or just take a risk and put them out on one of the weeding contracts. It is a gamble after last time though. In fact, it's pretty stupid to do, but it would really help us out if we get it, if they pay. Oh, I'm in two minds. Let's have a look. Such a shame you can't rent the equipment on these ones. Oh, there's the planting, but that will go way the size of that past this episode. I would have thought that'd take quite a while. Stone picking the equipment. Ted grass. We have a man out tedding grass. Okay, where is the field to us? We are here. All the way up there. You see a pattern here. Chris keeps crisscrossing the map. Okay, bear with me. I'll be back with you any minute. It's just going to be a bit like this for a while until we get some equipment. Okay, that's them all set up on the little tedding job. I think it should just be enough once we complete these. Although a little bit hectic today. We're getting it done. Just want to check the sales, see everything that's come up here. Yeah, nothing for us at the moment. Blimey, do you see the speed the worker's going at? We better hurry up. We'll only go as fast as the machine. 12% already. Wow, he's doing well. Those numbers are going up, that's what we want. And when they sit, it gets a little bit worrying. Oh, I think we'll come back for that one. They're a funny angle, aren't they? Okay, I'm going to get this done. Wonderful. And let us collect again. And he's going to bring in 1954. Let's just check that again at the price of that. Oh, we've got it. Well, I thought it was 110. Ah. Well, I said we wanted a little bit left in the bank account to pay for bits and pieces, so that is brilliant. I bet people have been throwing things at the screen going, we've got the money already. Okay, good. Right. Well, let's get this back and then we'll go and buy our new trailer and see if we've got time to put it to use. And we're here. I'm not going to lie to you, I didn't think we was going to get it today. At one point, we pushed through. There she is. Tyres. Probably not going to make a lot of difference. Oh, I'll go for the BKT. We'll set up standard. We go to standard, everything's tight where we are. Colours. And wheels. No, that's the chassis. Yeah, back how it was. I'm liking that. So it looks like it pushes them out the back. I don't think it stands them up, which is not a bad thing. Or does it? We'll have to find out. Okay, let's buy that. That is going to be a well worth investment. A worthy investment. Let's have a look. It was a lot of work. Stack Pro. We should change these number plates. Excellent. Oh, if we get this... Oh, our workers finished their contract. Okay, let's just put a little bit back in the bank. Tie us over. And we'll get this down to the sheep field that I said we wasn't going to bother stacking, but we will. Here we are. There's our bales. I told you there's a few. Those sheep don't know what's going on. But look at our lovely new trailer. Now, I just hope I didn't make them bales too big and we can't pick them up. They do look quite big. See if we can squeeze through here. Yeah, so this is the side I've left for them to munch on. How's our wool doing? Yeah, we don't need to touch that at the moment. We're back. Okay, let's get this thing unfolded. Ooh, got the arm. Looks like the loader out of Alien, if anyone ever watched that. Sigourney Weaver operates. Oh, this is going to make such light work. That's quite quick. We'll leave that bale. There seems to be a sheep in there. What are you doing? You claimed this bale for your own. We'll come back to you. Oh, the old John Deere's struggling up here a little bit. This is probably one of the quicker ones I've used, especially when it pushes back. Usually at this point it'll have to push back, and then when it has to return there, that normally takes quite a while. Well, it doesn't take a while, but this seems to be quicker. Oh, this is better. The grass can grow in properly now. Oh, we've got some babies down there. What's wrong with this bale? Okay. Please don't tell me it's broken already. That one's okay. Let's get this bale before that naughty sheep comes back to it. So considering I didn't fertilise or lime this field, it's not done too bad at all. But I mean really, ideally we wouldn't be cutting in here. A bit dangerous, especially the little ones around here. Crazy. Also thinking next episode I'm going to step the time up a bit, maybe to 5 times. Instead of always playing in the same time of day. Try and get it from morning, afternoon, evening. Not sure what's going on here. Okay, I must have a random... Oh, maybe that's come off the stack over there. So is that it? Looks like that's it. Sheep under my tractor. I think we'll just unload these somewhere up here. I didn't bother cutting all the way to the edge. So how does this work? Oh, it does stand them up. Okay. We can get them against the tower so they don't fall over. Oh, lovely. Be easier for the telehandlers to come down here and just pick them off. Double ram. Double rammy. Right, well I think we'll leave it here today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all very much for watching and participating, and I hope to see you next time. Please feel free to like and subscribe. Goodbye.